Fortnite x The Simpsons is a collab we've been waiting for forever since like chapter 2. And it finally happened in the form of a mini season, which we kind of knew a few months ago, but we didn't know it was going to be on a completely separate map. And is this season very good? I think so. So let's stop rambling and let's get straight into the gameplay.
Twizzler is not a sprinkle. A Jolly Rancher is not a sprinkle, sir. Perhaps in Shangri-La they are, but not here.
So the gameplay this season is very simple, but very nice. Like, it takes back the formula. The map, you know what? No, I'm not going to talk about the map yet. The map we'll talk about later in its own section. Anyways, you have classic guns from the past, which we need in Chapter 7. I don't mind them making some new guns, but I love having classic guns like the Thunder Shotgun, the suppressed AR, the Striker AR in hit scan form now. We have the suppressed pistol, which is alright. What else? The machine SMG, which is alright too. I'm blanking on some. Tactical shotgun. That's very nice to have. And then, of course, you know, since it's a collab, you know, they always gotta have a collab weapon. Right now, we have... This is just... I'm recording this before the final week, so there'll be... I know there'll be a giant homer coming. But in the game we have right now, we have... Mr. Blasty, one of the best revolvers ever in the game. We have... Bart's slingshot. I forget what it's called, but... It's basically a poison dart, almost. Like, you shoot it and it hits on poison areas. Moe's 5 gun. And then the deodorant thingy. Deodorant laser. Something like that. It's alright. The gameplay mechanics are mostly the same still. We have, you know, your hurdling, your sprinting, your mantle. We do have a new feature. You can break windows. Like when you're jumping into a house, you can break windows, which I say is a pretty big deal, honestly. What else? Oh yeah, there's bosses. Currently there are 5 bosses on the map. We have Evil Homer, who drops a mythic tactical shotgun. Then we have Witch Marge, who can drop a P90, it's what everyone calls it, but compact SMG, mythic version, of course. I think we have 5? No, we only have... No, wait, yeah, we do have 5. We also have Krusty, who dropped a exotic version of Mr. Blasty, which shoots players up into the air with a balloon. Then we have Scratchy, who you'll find a random TV on the map. And when you go to investigate it, Scratchy will pop out of the TV and try to kill you with his chainsaw. Pretty cool mechanic, not gonna lie. Like, it's pretty neat. The chainsaw isn't mythic or anything. And then you got Mo, who drops a enhanced mythic Striker AR. So I say it's pretty fun. I do like how they randomly show up and it's not like set on which one you'll get specifically. Let's see what else. Oh, forecast towers are back, which is very, very nice. I love forecast towers, especially from chapter 4. They're called KBBL towers, which I'm guessing is a Simpsons thing. So we actually have 2 things on the map, and one of them I do not have. Well, no, I do not have any clips for some stuff, but there is the Homer clones, which is new at the moment, and they're all right. They're just some things you shoot on the map, and then you have the donut storms, which are very, very nice and cool. Like, just cool in general. So yeah, not much else to talk about here. Let's get into the map.
I'm scared! Come on, man, move this thing!
I can't! It's a Geo!
So the map is like a size of a reload map. It's smaller, faster pace, only 80 players usually when you load in. And there's 9 POIs. I'm going to try to list them off the top of my head because I don't have them written down for some stupid reason. We got Cletus Cornhole, Nuclear Power Plant, Camp Krusty, Evergreen Tariffs, Donut District, Springfield Town Center, something like that, Mr. Burns Manor, what else? Corruption Corners, and Slurp Co. something. I think that's it. So yeah. But it's a decent map size, honestly. Is it super big and is it the best map ever? Probably not. But for a first fully cell shaded map, I wouldn't say it's too bad. Like, genuinely. And also don't think I looked at my video and looked at like what the maps were. No, I literally had my eyes closed and I was counting, like trying to figure out what's which. Forgot to talk about this in the gameplay section, but in Springfield Town Center, there's a statue of Jebediah Simpson or something, and if you click it, and shoot it, well, not click it, pickaxe it or shoot it, and the head comes down, you can put it on and it will block you from one headshot. So yeah, there's really nothing much else for me to say. The map changes are great. Right now I don't have any footage of it shown on screen because I'm just using my old background footage. During this week's change, when Homer fell into the pit at the end of last week's episode, the whole with the shard, the whole water supply now it's purple and it gives you like a zero dash effect, which is really cool, and low gravity. Like if you go to Springfield's thing, nuclear power plant, it will give you 0 gravity.
Now, working with former Carter administration officials and military men who were forced into early retirement for various reasons, which we won't go into here.
So for Chapter 6 mini-seasons, this is obviously the better Battle Pass, like out of the two. There's only 2 mashups, which seem to be a trend they're gonna do just for these collab seasons now. Sure, the first Marvel season had all Marvel 100% characters, but it seems since Absolute Doom, we have had at least 2 mashup skins in the past. And I don't think these are terrible, but I don't think it's a good idea. It's like, it's weird, I will say. Do I hate the mashup skins? Not typically. There's 2 from this chapter I loved, Eevee and the Blinky Fish Stick, but I don't think it's a great idea because I get why they do it, because no one would buy the skins normally in the shop. Well, probably some people, but not normally. Like, who's gonna buy Springfield or Peely? Look at me and tell me you're gonna buy Springfield or Peely willingly. That cursed looking banana, I don't know, man. The Battle Pass though, it's great. You get Marge, Homer, and Ned. 3 main Simpsons characters. That's actually really good, as opposed to the Star Wars Pass, with the only main characters we got were Poe and Emperor Palpatine. I would say Grievous, but Grievous, I don't know if he considers a main character, the one that we got in the past. The Clone Wars one, sure, but actual Grievous, no, not episode 3 Grievous, no. Anyways, yeah, there's nothing else for me to say about the pass. Let's just get into the story, I guess.
To overcome the spider's curse, simply quote a Bible verse.
So, I'm not the story guy, literally. If I was, I would be making story videos. I mostly play Fortnite for fun, but I can understand the story to a slight degree. So, from my knowledge, how the Simpsons season happened is that the islands merged, and we got, okay, Oninoshima and Springfield, I'm going to call it, even though it's mostly just Springfield, but yeah. And then the next week, Homer has the shard, he's playing around with it, and then now we got raining donuts. Very fun. It's actually funny. I like how they have shorts every time too. And then the next event thing is he falls into the reactor core in the power plant, and it makes a bunch of clones. And now we have the evil Homer clones, or whatever they're called. And now they got enough gases and they pulled him out of this cloud, from my knowledge, and he's giant Homer until they figure out how to make him short. So yeah, literally nothing much else for me to say. That's literally the story right now. Don't know what else is gonna happen, but until then, there's not much else for me to say. If you're gonna buy the battle pass, use code WHATIF. If you're buying anything in the Fortnite item shop, use code WHATIF. And I will see you guys in the next video.